Well, I have to start obviously with Colton because you were a contestant on his season, back season 23 of The Bachelor. And now I think it does, bear mentioning that he has this Netflix show coming out, Colton, I think it's called, right? And have you watched any of that?
I actually have.
Yeah. What do you think about it? What's your take on it?
Um, I think there's two sides to it. I understand why people would be upset that he has a TV show, just because he's he's a white gay man, and there's some privilege there. And I also understand he and his relationship with Cassie. I think he definitely made a lot of mistakes. But as far as knowing him as a person, I think it's really cool that he's finally being able to, for the first time, be himself, which is weird that I'm saying that because I dated him and he was gay the whole time. But I
By the
think
way,
that,
that would
like,
have been a great name for the book. He was gay the whole time by
yeah.
Sally Field. Like, just,
But I mean,
mm,
I honestly think I say this, I'm like, I think I like him better as a gay man. Like, he just
for
seems like
sure.
more, even though it's obvious that like he's still like almost like uncomfortable with like this new life because he's never allowed himself to be who he is.
Mm.
It is cool to kind of just watch him try to be his most authentic self for the first time. So I don't know. I have a lot of different views on it, but ultimately I'm all about people like understanding more of who they are and growing and not being just defined by all their past mistakes, but totally kind of see everyone's side on it.
And I'll be honest, I didn't really like him. And I think now I kind of understand why, because we were sort of getting this mirage of a person. You know what I mean? And like, clearly he was conflicted and the vibe was wrong. I don't know. The whole thing just felt very weird. Did you feel any of that when you were making the show with him?
So yeah, and I think a lot of the girls knew. I think not no like we were like surely he's not gay. He's the bachelor. Like you're like okay, maybe he's just more. He's just not what we thought he was going to be. And that is the case a lot of times for reality TV. Like you don't really know the full person, and so I was like, oh well, I just misjudged what I thought I was going to meet, and like how can I okay, like, trying to drop down the
Right.
expectations, but it all, yes, makes so much more sense with just who he was and what he, the mirage, like you said.